Hey, this is DM Allen. Thanks for joining us once again for another week of awesomeness. Let's just get it started.
Recently on Roll with Advantage, Tin bit the big one.
86 hit points.
You die.
She dead or unconscious dead?
She's dead.
But not to fear! Giant problems call for giant solutions, so Kinian visited Sarissa.
And she finishes throwing the diamond dust all over Tin. And Tin, you are brought back to life with 1 hit point.
And a bunch of other stuff happened too!
We've met a lich that said we're going to Omu, and a big flying corpse man attacked the ship, and I took his wand, and then he left. I don't know. It's weird.
When the party finally reached Omu, they flew a little too close, and the ship passengers paid the ultimate price.
I remind the remaining students that it is a non-refundable fee.
After a bit of testing, the party got a message about how to break through to the trickster gods and gain passage into Omu.
My clerics complete my trials, and through the trials come my blessing.
They make their way around Omu to temples where they must solve puzzles or kill monsters.
And what you come to is this big stone circular, not the same as what Bon saw, building.
The party found one temple that offered them a choice and a consequence.
Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children and claim it. What is your choice?
Yeah, we're just gonna fight.
Let's rock this challenge.
And this is where we're jumping in. So a very loud horn goes off and starts echoing through the jungle. As you all get off of the statue, you look out of this treetop shrine, and you start to see like movement off in the distance, and then all of a sudden, right next to you, in front of you, in the doorway, appears a short goblin-like creature, and is holding a glass marble up to his eye. Ryan, do you want to explain what Vodet looks like after months and months in the jungle?
This is just Ryan asking. This is the same crew. I got separated and we're meeting back up.
No. So this is a crew you've never seen before. Your crew has died horrible deaths to zombies. You've been running in the jungle for a little more than 8 months, and your ranger friend, the Gloomstalker, was the last to die, and that was about a day or two ago.
Was that Hobbs?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It was Hobbs.
Died. Okay.
Yep. Hobbs just died a couple days ago after taking the initiative. And going ahead and scouting into Omu. He crossed this invisible boundary and died in front of you. Since then, you've kind of just been jumping around the jungle trying to find your way off of this hellish peninsula, and that's when you saw or you heard a horn go off, which is definitely a sign of life, which, other than your crew, hasn't been seen since.
So Vodet's kind of he's Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Yeah, what year is this?
Yeah, definitely. The long orange hair, much longer and sort of matted now, and a little bit even more feral look to his eyes. Everything that's sort of going on. There's a like a mud and dirt encrusted mace that he's gotten, like, just every once in a while where the dirt's chipped away, it looks like it's slightly glowing and made out of platinum or gold underneath, and he's holding this little marble up to his eye and like takes it down and looks out at the rest of you and holds it back up and looks back out and holds it back up. And says, "Was that you? Did you? Are you the one that blew that big old loud old horn noise? Which one of all of you is that horny?"
Why don't you guys describe what he sees? What your characters look like right now?
You see a giant half-orc, about 350 pounds, 6'8", looking over at you and just kind of laughing to himself. And you hear him kind of say under his breath, "Yeah, horny."
God damn it.
You also see a very small, kind of skinny, scrawny, blue kobold with gold flecks in its scales, sitting side saddle on a broom, wearing a pith wizard's hat, and holding a large staff made out of glass.
There's a wood elf. She's just over 5 feet, has auburn hair and really bright blue eyes. Decked out in armor with a nice brass mace with a sunburst at the end of it. And she looks a little tired, a little haggard, but alert.
And you see a gnome with a little older looking balding on top, round about the middle, holding a metal tube that you've never
Broomstick.
seen before.
Yes. So Ryan, Manette's an artificer and is holding a gun, which is currently the only one that they're aware of. I take that back. There's been a couple, but yeah. And then you also see behind them all, jumping down from the top of this monkey statue that's like got its legs crossed and is balancing on its tail. Jumping off of this very large monkey statue is a monk who has like this radiant glow in his eyes. And Bond, the monk, he says, "Who are you? Everything here is dead. Why are you alive?"
Am I dead too?
No, Kinian.
I thought Tin just died. I could be dead.
That was yesterday, last night.
Yeah, dying so yesterday.
Oh yeah, my name's Vodet, and just pretty much lucky, I suppose. That's kind of my thing. But yeah. Why is it you've been messing with George over there?
Who's George?
Yeah, right there. And he points at the giant monkey statue. He says, "Yeah, that's his name. He's a pretty upset-looking monkey. I like to call him Furious George."
Do you know where any of these other statues are?
Most of them are somewhere in the jungle.
Yeah, we're looking to get little puzzle pieces. There's 9 different animal type statues, and this is the second one we've come across.
And Bond like holds out the one he just grabbed and shows you, and it's got a monkey on it, and it's a little stone puzzle piece about human fist size, and it looks a lot like yours. You have a puzzle piece that.
I have one of those. I'm looking for it right now. Hold on.
It's got a frog with tentacles on it.
Frog human. What letter does it have?
When Bong looks at it, it has a E.
Yeah. This one right here. And yours. Can I see it real quick?
Bond says, "Yeah, sure."
What?
Great. Snatches it away. Does it fit with mine at all?
It looks very similar, and I take that back. It's not a froghemoth. It's a really poorly carved bear. But yeah, you look at it, and they don't fit together in any way, but they are definitely cut the same.
Yeah. These don't really go together, but this certainly looks like it has something to do with, the larger statue of George there. It's a real, it's a real chimp off the old block.
And I hand it back.
Well, if you wouldn't mind helping us find the puzzle pieces, since you've already found one.
Yeah, sure. Is anything to do? It's just nice to see somebody that's not, trying to eat you or has been dead for a couple of years. So, that's great.
Have you heard this horn before?
What?
Have you ever heard this horn go off before?
Nope.
Oh, I heard it a couple of minutes ago. Yeah.
Maybe you should drink this potion.
Oh,
No.
Bon reaches out and he says, "Whoa! What potion, Kenyon?"
And I produce a potion from my quiver. I can't really make out what it says, but it's definitely from the box of potions I bought.
Bond takes a quick look at it and he says, this is a random potion. I don't suggest drinking them, but if you want to press your luck,
Not drink one right now. And I pop the cork and drink it.
Ooh. Risky Paul.
Kenyon likes to do this.
Are 2 1s bad on the random chart?
Hopefully.
This is almost kind of like a drug addiction in a way.
yeah, it is.
You're taking these
Pretty
substances
regularly.
that alter your mind and body,
Why not?
and you can't seem to stop doing it.
He's also an alcoholic, so
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Already a pattern of addictive behavior.
Everyone knows that the base for all potions is alcohol.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, so you got double 1s. Kenyon, you. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Kenyon, you you drink a potion of unintended fire breathing.
Ah!
So you have fire breath. It gives a 15-foot cone. You get to use it
So this immediately
3 times. Yep, and 4d6 damage.
It goes off immediately for the first
Just
time
brrr.
after I drank it down.
Are any of us standing in front of you?
I don't know.
I think he just turns his head and like barfs flames
Into
up
the
into
sky?
the yeah.
Okay.
It starts burning some of the vegetation.
And I offer a potion to the goblin, my new goblin friend.
Everything tastes bad.
alright.
That was good. And
So after the belch, Vodet kind of jumps back a little bit and goes, "Yeah, come. And I cast Dispel Magic.
all right, you are no longer under effect, Kenyon.
Really wicked bad heartburn there, buddy.
Oh, it tasted so good. And then so bad.
And as you all are talking about this, Tin, you start noticing some of the very tall trees. Some of the canopy starts to like move and shift.
I was just about to ask about the fight. Like,
Yep. It's been kind of a lull, and it seems odd because you would have thought like an immediate fight.
yeah.
And you see the canopy starts to like shift a little bit, and then it starts to part, and you see just entering the clearing of this area is a very large undead Tyrannosaurus Rex
Fuck yes.
with this feather-like fur on the back on like the nape of its neck, almost like a mane. And that fur like kind of slaws off and like drips to the ground, just a little bit of it.
Zombie dinosaur.
Zombie dinosaurs. And as it like comes into the clearing, it starts looking around, and you see more zombies, like humanoid zombies, run from behind it. It's almost like it's chasing behind the dinosaur.
Are these like Walking Dead zombies? Or are these like 30 days later? Like 30 days?
28 days later.
He was just rounding up.
Are they fast? Are they fast or slow zombies?
They seem of average speed. They're keeping up. They would match a normal person's speed. And so you're kind of watching this, and let's see if they notice you. They're looking around, looking for the live flesh, and they don't seem to notice you at the moment.
Can I launch a preemptive attack?
You can, yeah. Would you like to?
I'm gonna launch a frickin' fireball into all them zombies.
Okay. All right. So let's roll initiative then.
You know me. Tanuvial loves killing zombies.
Tin, as you go to cast your spell, holding for a moment to kind of get the perfect grouping, just outside of this clearing, a very large mound of dirt starts burbling up from the ground, and this disgusting looking zombie worm starts pushing up through. It's got purple and black plated scales, and it starts eating some of the zombies that are around.
This might be a good time to kind of, get the hell out. I used to have more friends.
I launch my fireball.
Oh, I guess we're doing this.
I'm gonna ride that T-Rex.
All right, level 5. Man. And I'm not really attacking the worm yet. I'm just attacking all the undead.
Okay.
Including T-Rexosaurus.
All right, so let's start with Keo. Keo, what's your initiative?
My initiative is 14.
14. Bon.
15.
All right, 15. Kinian.
21.
21. Minette.
7.
7. 10.
6.
All right. Not all of you are going first. Vodet.
18.
18. All right. So, before you are the 3 mobs, this red dot goes flying through the air at super speeds and explodes in the center of this congregation of zombie T-Rex and the swarm of zombies. Go ahead, and what's your damage, Ted?
Oh wait, that was a level 3. I wanted to do level 5. Level 5 fireball.
Does a 17 make your...
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No, it is 10d6. Okay, so it's 43 fire.
Holy crap. 43. All right. And 43. So this explosion goes off, and what you see in front of you is the sizzling, melting flesh of the zombie T-Rex, and you've taken out a small portion of the swarm of zombies. Kinian, what do you want to do?
How far am I from this ruckus?
What do you want to? Well, what are you looking to do? There's a good distance, but
well, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And try to get to the fight. So my actions would be dependent on the distance.
Sure. So I think I think that you could drop down and engage. If you could like drop off of this treetop shrine, and you could engage at least with the zombies.
Okay.
They're all over the place.
I just start hacking into zombies then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're up on top of like a tree
Yeah,
fort
you're in
thing.
a tree fort. Yeah, that's why they were having a hard time finding you guys.
I remember things now.
So we got 2 hits. With, I guess I don't remember what weapon I was using. Probably.
You were using a flaming great axe.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm using that guy, which influences my damage.
I guess most people getting the piece, they would then leave right away, unlike us who are meeting someone and chit-chatting in the temple.
71
Holy crap!
points of damage.
In 2 hits.
Yeah.
Definitely magical. Okay. Excellent. Kinian, you drop down out of the this treehouse shrine, and when you hit the ground, you land on 2 zombies, crushing their heads into the ground, and then you become this like whirlwind of a flaming blade, cutting through the swarm, moving your way deeper towards the T-Rex.
Yeah, whatever is the biggest target that's the closest.
The biggest target is definitely the purple worm. But
T-Rex would be closer.
Yeah, the T-Rex is definitely closer. All right. Excellent. Vodet, your turn.
All right, so one of us is heading towards the T-Rex.
Yeah. He's cutting a pretty deep swath. This swarm of zombies looks to be like starting to dissipate with how many heads he's cleaving.
Half-orc
Okay.
barbarians tend to do that.
All right, so and I'm still up in the tree, or am I back down?
Yeah, you're up in the tree.
All right, so sort of very simian-like. I'll kind of go, hey, he's pretty good style, and I'll take off through the trees, kind of above where the barbarians doing their crazy thing.
Yeah.
And when I'm sort of near that T-Rex and above the barbarian, Vodet just kind of pulls out that coin that he always has and flicks it up in the air and says,
I hope everyone's luckier than the last group.
and I channel Divinity Destroy Undead.
Okay.
All undead in a 60-foot radius of me must make a Wisdom DC 18 or be destroyed if they are CR 4 or lower.
Okay.
That's better than my 30.
Is there
I like
anything that happens if they're higher than CR4?
Then I don't think that I think it just sort of doesn't affect them.
Okay.
If I'm reading correctly.
So you flip the coin up into the air, and when you say that, you catch it, and this burst of radiant light flies out from your fist and kind of like pushes through the treetops, shaking the treetops, and all of the zombies, including the purple worm zombie and the zombie T-Rex, they all look right at you. Let's see here. It is Bond's turn. What's Bond want to do?
Bond's got about 60 movement. That's probably not enough to like get in and out from one of the big guys.
No, probably not.
He's probably just gonna smack down some zombies.
Okay, so he's gonna drop down and follow behind Kinian then,
Yeah.
kind of backing up Kinian. Okay, sounds good. Give me some attacks.
2 hits. And I assume Colossus Slayer doesn't apply against a swarm.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
because it already has to be damaged.
42 points of slashing. And there's a little flavor of radiant in there.
Okay. Bond's following in Kinian's wake, and every zombie that Kinian has like pushed over but not killed, Bond's coming in and double tapping, making sure that those who have fallen fall for good. Let's do Kyo next.
Death Squad.
What's Kyo do?
So, unlike the last time there was a swarm of zombies, Kyo chooses to act. As a bonus action, he draws a staff. So he's floating up above the tree, and a line of fire forms behind the zombies to keep them from escaping.
Nice.
All right. All right.
So, as a bonus action, I cast wall of fire, and then as my action, I pew pew pew,
Push them into the fire.
Yeah, pushing the purple worm into the fire.
That's some dank.
Well, actually, 2 at the purple worm, 2 at the T-Rex.
All right. What's the save they gotta make, or do they just push?
So the wall save is a DC 18.
Probably Dex.
Okay. Yeah, they
Is a
fail
dex,
that.
and then it's an attack for
Okay.
the other. So beam 1 is well above 20 at the purple worm.
Yep.
Oh, it's plus 10 now, so that's easy. 26, and then the attack rolls for the then 21 and a crit on the
All right.
and so let me roll my d10s. And these are each 1 d10 force. So the purple worm takes 4 force damage, but is pushed
Yeah.
back. What is it? 20 feet?
Yeah.
Is it,
Okay.
Is it 5 or 10 that it pushes?
So I like to think of the flavor of this as like the worm sticking out of the ground, like undulating, and you hit it with the force beam, and it
Yeah.
pushes the head back into the flames.
The point is to knock them into the
yeah.
wall.
Yep. Exactly.
And so then the T-Rex takes 19 force damage.
Is that with the crit?
Yeah.
So this wall of fire is actually getting all parties.
Yeah.
Because you pushed the 2 big ones who were outside of its range into the fire.
I figure
but the swarm was definitely captured inside of it, or within range of it.
So that would be 22 plus 4, so 26.
26. All right.
Because I get to add charisma to fire.
Nice. The zombie T-Rex was focused on Vodet, but is now focused on good old Kyo. And Kyo, what you see,
I'm well up in the air.
yeah. What you see in front of you is something very familiar. The T-Rex is looking at you, and it lets out like this gurgling roar. And as it does, it turns into mist and appears behind you in the canopy, and it starts to bite at you.
Say what?
I know who this is.
Yeah. All right. So he makes 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 tail.
If it hits, I'm shielding.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Your AC is what?
18.
Okay, 1 miss.
Question.
Yep.
Was the T-Rex within melee with me before it did that? Does it provoke an attack of opportunity?
He misty steps or like teleports.
Does that?
He
does
also
that
got
provoke?
pushed back 20 feet.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no.
So the
It
the
didn't
pushback.
provoke? Okay.
No. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. And then what was your AC again?
18.
Okay. So is that with shield?
That's before shield.
Okay. So you pop shield then.
Yeah, I pop shield.
It hits. So it misses with the shield. And then it lets out just this nasty foul roar. That is its turn. And like now the bows are starting to like really bow.
Ugh, its breath's worse than Kinian's. In the morning.
What?
After drinking.
No, actually, this is... it's going to be Kinian, I think. Kinian, you are going to be bitten at by the purple worm here.
He's got advantage.
Well, that's a crit on the first. It chomps down on the ground around you. Kinian, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
No?
14.
14, all right. Yeah, that doesn't do it. 5, 6, and you take 35 piercing damage. And if the target is large or smaller, DC 19, you failed that. You are swallowed. So you are blinded and restrained. Okay. All right. That's all we got to do for this round then. All right. And it is Manette's turn.
I'm going to shoot the dinosaur.
All right.
Thing. Is it aware of me?
Yeah, I don't necessarily think so. I would say no this round. Just because it's worried about all this other carnage that's happening.
And it's also very short. Oh, you got the same roll on both.
Double tens.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
And that's in range of Kyo?
No, Vodet. Or wait, yeah, Kyo. Sorry.
49 points of damage.
49. All right. 10. What do you do?
I'm going to hide.
Oh, you're hiding too.
22.
Okay.
Hide.
All right.
Item interaction to turn on my wings, fly above a nice horde of zombies, and then use Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay. All right. What's Radiance of the Dawn do again?
30 feet. Every hostile creature without cover has to make a con saving throw.
All right. Over the swarm. 14.
Nope. All right, so that's a 10, right? Okay.
Oh my god.
And that's just a 1. That's shit. 28 radiant.
28 radiant. 28. So this radiant light bursts forth from from your wings, and you kind of like glide over the swarm. And as you do, radiant light shoots down from the feathers of the wings. And pierces through the zombie bodies. That zombie swarm is looking awfully rough, but not rough enough for them to not attack Bon. I believe that's the only person on the ground, correct? Vodet, you were up in the trees, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay. All right, so Bon, let's see.
Did I catch any of the zombie horde with my...
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they are higher than a DC or a challenge 4. Yeah. All right. So first attack is gonna miss, and second attack it might hit. Let's see here.
19 armor class.
Yeah, it definitely hits then. And so we got 3d6. 4, 7, 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the swarm.
That's not bad.
That's really not that bad.
Yeah.
They didn't do so great. So Kinian.
Do I take acid damage or anything?
It says it's on its turn.
On its turn.
Yeah.
So I have an opportunity to try to cut myself out.
Yes.
Just cut out on the side away from the wall of fire.
I feel for external heat that might be coming in through this blood sausage. And I attack recklessly, so it's a straight roll.
Uh-huh.
And does a 16 hit the inside of a purple worm?
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I will say yes.
16. I didn't know you could roll that low.
I don't have as good of a
You know,
modifier.
here in the jungle, there's plenty of
He's
shade.
doing a reckless attack.
I like that fun. That was a good one.
31 on the first hit.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
That is all.
So on the first hit, the zombie purple worm kind of like and just vomits you out. What falls on top of you is zombies who start to pummel you, coming out of the zombie worm's stomach.
The ones that ate just prior.
Yep.
It was
So I'm
saving them for later.
I saved these fools. And they're hitting me.
You're
Instead
a hero.
of the people getting worms, the worms getting peoples.
Does a
They attack at
Does it-
advantage.
oh they do
Yeah.
do. Okay, 23 and no crit.
Yeah. My armor
Okay.
class is 16.
That's right.
I'm not wearing any armor. It's too damn hot in Schultz.
This is 14 plus 2, 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So have that.
All right, and I'll stand up and make my second attack
Okay.
at the purple worm.
I think Manette kind of like is a little sick to his stomach at this point. Like, hey,
I personally did not appreciate the
heaving?
The heaving.
The description.
I probably look and probably smell better after the bile is on me from all that
No.
damn cologne I've
yeah,
been
it
wearing.
No.
covers up all the perfume.
Yeah.
No, the cologne would be better.
So that was a 20,
Actually,
29 to hit that time. It was a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that,
Purple worm bile is a integral part of perfumes.
And this time I did a little bit better.
still going against the purple worm, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
40 points
Nice.
of damage on the second hit.
Excellent. Hey everyone, this is DM Allen, and thank you so much for joining us once again. This is Season 3, Episode 21. Thank you for joining us on Roll with Advantage. You guys are absolutely amazing. Also, thank you to our patrons. You guys are just phenomenal. We certainly have the best patrons you can have. And if you want proof, go check out our Discord. You can get our Discord by hitting us up over on Facebook at The DM's Table or on Twitter at DM's Table. Also, while you're there, follow us. We've got some cool content that we post, and it's a really fun community for you to join in on. If you do want to become a patron, go check out our patreon.com/DM's Table. It's there you'll find more information on what our patrons get. Also, big thank you to Ryan and Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for loaning us your husband for a while. And thank you, Ryan, for playing with us. Go check out Ryan and Dawn over on Roll for Initiative. You can find them out on YouTube. A link is in the description. And you know what? Here they are to tell you a little more about themselves.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dawn, and let's get ready to roll for initiative. We're a couple that does videos on board games. We also do reviews and Game Master diaries.
We also do interviews, gameplay tips, painting tutorials, and plenty more. If you like what we do here, then don't forget to subscribe and comment on the videos.
And if you've watched this far, why don't you head on over to our Patreon where you can support what we do and get cool perks like early videos and free maps every month.
So enjoy the videos here on Roll for Initiative. Bye!
All right, go check them out. Now, I want to tell you about this week's sponsor. This week's sponsor is Audible. Audible is an amazing audiobook platform that has over 180,000 books to choose from. By signing up at audibletrial.com/RWA, you're going to help support the show. You're going to get 2 free audiobooks, access to Audible Originals, and a 30-day free trial to what I believe is the best audiobook platform there is. Now, here's Adam for this week's recommendation.
All right, check it out, guys. This week, you need to check out The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It's amazing. It's a story told by the innkeeper Coat about his real identity, Kvothe, who is a jack of all trades: magic, music, and, of course, mischief. He searches for the Chandrian, the boogeyman of everyone's dreams. It's unclear if he is unsuccessful or if he succeeds, but at a cost. Listen today, you won't regret it.
All right, go check out that book. I'm sure you won't be disappointed, and if you are, join our Discord and complain to Adam directly. That's the power of Discord. And you know what? While you're out on the internet, you really need to do yourself a service and go check out Incompetech.com. Incompetech.com is a very, very cool service. They have amazing audio scores, and you will not be disappointed by listening to these audio scores. And the best part is, they're easy to use. He's got all of the rules on how you can use them in published material, and I tell you, they're very easy. Go check them out on Incompetech.com. All right, that's all I've got for you this week. Let's get back to the episode, and I'll see you out on the internet. Bye, guys. Vodet.
Okay,
Want me to describe
Yeah, I was just about to say
the battlefield? Let me do that. So what's
There's
in
been a
front
lot
of
of
you
actions.
is so you see off towards the treetop shrine that you came from. You see in the boughs is a big zombie T-Rex who is like precariously balancing on the thick canopy, and is chomping away at this little kobold on a broom.
okay.
And then there is a very dwindling swarm of zombies, and then this massive zombie purple worm who has just vomited up your new friend, and and that is now being attacked by that
Okay,
orc.
so he's out of the worm, and I can see both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I hold up my little coin and look through the hole in the center of the coin, at going back and forth between the worm and the T-Rex.
I say, I need you both to go to your rooms and you think about what you've done.
And I will cast Banishment at a higher level, which will allow me to target both of them.
All right.
That is a Charisma save, DC 18.
I'm glad I'm not in the purple worm's stomach right now.
Yeah, because I was going to have to ask if I saw you got swallowed or not.
All right, first charisma. Oh man, they don't got it in spades. That's for sure. -3 for the zombie king of feathers here.
Vodet. That spell's for outsiders. It's not for undead. They're just gonna come back.
That's 7. So that's dead to me. And then a 10. So probably not gonna make it on both accounts.
Yeah. So Vodet kind of looks like when you're trying to hold in a really like Taco Bell poo.
Ooh,
I can use it. They're gone for
not possible.
about 1 minute if you want to take care of the zombie.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stay.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, please. Sorry, I did miss this. The King of Feathers is using a legendary resist. I do apologize.
No.
Yeah.
But
Right,
so there was
right.
2 things that he was targeting.
Burned
Yeah.
one though.
So
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you got one.
I
Okay,
targeted
okay.
the T-Rex and the purple worm.
Yep.
So I got the worm.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry about that.
Which is still good.
Cool.
Kenyan like
the big guy then.
Kenyan roars out, "I killed it! Yes! You saw it!" And I turn back toward the group.
You're like pointing at
Yep.
the other zombies. You're
Yep.
like, you saw it.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, what's Bond gonna do?
Bon is going to... He's going to run straight up the tree, if possible, to get to the king.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So he's not even going to do his... he's saying to hell with the disengage action or whatever.
Okay. All right. So... zombies miss.
And he unleashes a flurry of attacks, 2 using Celestia's Might, and then he's going to shift into some punchies.
All right.
So, 4 attacks. 1 definitely miss with the unarmed strike. However, he does have some good hits. Has the king been damaged yet?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Colossal Slayer will work.
So, first attack, he does 20 points of slashing, and he performs it with a stunning strike. So you must make a con save, DC 17.
Constitution. Oh, yeah, he's going to make it.
All right.
Yep.
Then the next damage
23.
is 22, and make another con save.
Nope. Doesn't make it.
Does he choose to succeed?
Yes.
Or else he'd be stunned.
Yep.
Which would be good for us. And the third hit, he's unarmed. 11 points of bludgeoning with magical fists, and make another con save,
Gotta burn those legendaries.
if possible.
That's going to be a 20.
All right. Well, he tried.
Yep. Keo. Well, so hold on.
He's gonna drop out of the tree too.
Oh, all right. So Bon starts like he runs up the tree, hopping from branch to branch to branch, and then he cuts shing shing with the sword, and it cuts very deeply, but then feels the urge to use his fist, right?
Yeah.
And when he does, he punches deeply and like goes up to his elbow, almost to his shoulder, and then like retracts the arm, and the zombie T-Rex just kind of gives a gurgling roar, and that's when Bong like puts his feet together and puts his arms back together and drops down out of the tree.
Nice.
No attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he's
right?
got mobile.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
What percent of the horde is still alive?
Very few. There's
Okay.
there's not much left. Keo.
Keo does a little hide and seek of his own.
Okay.
Poof! He misty steps below and on the other side from the wall of the T-Rex,
Okay.
and then he levels his staff like a machine gun.
So did you leave the threatened space?
Misty step.
Oh,
Misty step.
it doesn't allow for
It's a
attack of-
teleport.
Okay.
It's a teleport. He disappears and just reappears.
Okay.
And then a machine gun of blasts goes off, trying to push the T-Rex up and towards the wall.
Okay. All right.
So 4 repelling blasts, one of which is a critical, and the lowest of which is a 15.
Nice.
those hit?
All are gonna hit.
Okay. The most important thing is that launches the T-Rex 40 feet
Yeah.
at an angle.
At an angle.
Away from the branches and towards the wall.
I will call it an 80-foot drop then.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So what is that? 8d6,
8d6.
right?
And then 60 tens. Force damage.
Did you
There's a
do the
4
fire
or 5.
damage for the mobs, by the way?
Oh no, he never did the wall of fire damage.
Not this round, no.
Okay.
I
Just
can do that.
work it in.
It would have
As-
been the
as you do.
purple worm.
Yeah, and the swarm.
Yeah.
I can't be thinking about damage.
That's not what Q does.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes pith hats.
10, 22 force damage as it launches the,
22.
and then anyone within the wall, if they don't make the dex save, takes a measly 17 fire.
All right.
Well, if they start within the fire, they auto fail.
Okay.
It's the initial, like
Yeah.
when you cast it, make
Okay.
a save.
Does that get the T-Rex to the wall, or? It's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it is also taking 25 points of falling damage. So,
Got him going up, got him going down.
Vodet, I don't think you've ever seen this level of comedy.
Yakety Sax is playing in the background.
Yeah, like so I think from Vodet's perspective, like he was scared shitless by the mob that just came in, and it might have been impressed that these folks were like, yeah, we'll mess with these guys. Because now you've got flying zombie T-Rexes through the air into firewalls. There is just a absolute chaos going on in front of you.
But could he penetrate the firewall?
Silently, just loud enough so that maybe whoever's close enough can hear him. Vodet just goes,
Wow. I knew I shouldn't have eaten those mushrooms before I went to bed.
Kinian, you hear this?
Nice. Bile-flavored Kinian smirks.
All right. So what the playing field looks like currently is a on-fire zombie T-Rex. Probably like 6 or so zombies left in the swarm, and a very pissed off looking, if it could look pissed off, zombie purple worm.
So is the
In
forest
another
burning
dimension.
yet?
That's banished.
Oh yeah, sorry.
He probably
That's
looks pissed
banished.
off.
Yeah, he's totally pissed off to the people that he's in a different plane with.
He's in the plane of like robins, like giant robins. And he's getting pulled out of the ground by a bird.
What was your question, Kyo? I think you asked something.
So is the forest on fire yet?
Yeah, I think so. So the reason why would be just because of the extreme heat from the wall of fire. So definitely the immediate trees are singeing and burning.
Trouble in paradise. Wah, wah.
It's a hot, moldy fire.
All right. So let's see here. So the zombie king of feathers is going to growl at you, Kyo, and as it does, like one eye lazily like slops out of the eye socket and like hits the ground, and it gives this growl, this gurgly roar, and Misty steps back towards you. And as it comes to in the misty from its misty step form, it can't quite balance on the boughs this time, and it starts to fall. Some of the skin starts getting caught on the branches.
Bond looks up and sees some like ooey gooey tissue mozzarella dripping down on him.
Oh yeah, it lands like right on his forehead.
Nasty.
And then it's stable, taking some damage from the tree, and attacks at you, Kyo.
No skin off his back.
20 to hit.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a shield.
Would that meet with the shield?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. With shield up, it's 23.
Okay, so he misses. And then
Kyo doesn't like being hit.
Yeah. Well, for a good reason.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, I have more hit points than like Bond, but
27 to hit, which is gonna do it.
yeah. So at first it bites at my shield, which shimmers as stained glass, and then it kind of cracks through.
Yeah, and then the tail, it like whips its tail around as it's starting to fall out of this tree.
And you hear a silent scream from another dimension as the panes of glass break. How do you hear it if it's silent?
13 points of damage to you. Oh wait, 13 plus 7.
13 plus. Ooh, nice even 20.
It is now the purple worm's turn. it doesn't do anything. It suffers greatly in the realm of robins.
Yep.
They keep pecking at it, but it's like a zombie purple worm, so it doesn't taste good. So they peck at it, and the instant that they
Like
bite down,
half-heartedly.
they're like, ugh. But they're dumb robins, so they go ahead and
trying.
Oh, that's ridiculous. And that.
Is it aware of where I am with the stealth roll that I did?
No, God, no.
Too much going on.
It lost an eye.
You're on the side with no eye.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
She's
shoot it again.
blindsiding it.
Right. Well, one of my dice is going away, but the other one was an 18. So.
Okay. What did you roll in that one? With the other die, the fuck off
but
die?
Advantage.
Okay. I just... Because he's got really low AC, so I wasn't sure.
Advantage, so the 18 is like 31 to hit.
So does the die really go away when it didn't count? When you had advantage and you rolled
It still
a 1,
rolled a
it
1.
has to go in the F off die
It's
pad?
still a 1.
Oh, man.
It still failed to do its duty of not rolling a 1.
47 points of
47.
damage.
All right. So how do you want to kill this thing?
I know, every time it's like, oh, I want to kill it.
I'd really like for it to not have a head anymore.
Okay, so I got you. So what you all hear is almost like this, boom, and because his musket is, or rifle is fairly silent, and Keo, what you see in front of you is the skin starts like pulling and tearing. Minette has separated the vertebrae, and the skin is not strong enough, neither is the meat, to hold the head together, and it just kind of slowly pulls and tears away from the body and tumbles down to the ground. The carcass, the actual body gets caught in the large boughs of the rainforest trees and is just kind of up, hanging
Strung
like
up.
upside down, and just gore is slopping off of it.
And so I imagine the head, as it's falling, keeps biting the way down.
Just like the head land mouth open with Bond like in the mouth.
Yes, I love that. So like the head is like chomping on its way down, and it lands open mouth just above Bond, and Bond takes like a quick sigh, and then the tongue slaws out and lands on him.
Gross.
Ugh. 10, your turn.
Well, I was already planning on doing more crowd control, so I'm going to get within... I'm going to get fairly close to the zombie horde so I can do Burning Hands with 15-foot cone.
Okay.
And they've got to make a dex saving throw, which I'm assuming they're going to fail. Because they're zombies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure your zombies with their negative dex could make her save.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I got a
What's
19, so...
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Can't.
It's going to be 11 fire damage.
11.
So I just did first level.
All right. And it is their turn. Kenyon, you have a attack of opportunity as the last few of these zombies start running past you towards Tin.
36 damage.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. So they're like running towards Tin now in retribution for the attack, and Kenyon, just not today fashion, spin around and cleave them in half, finishing off the last, we'll say 3, with one swing.
Thanks, Canyon.
Nice.
So, in front of you is a lot of gore. Vodet's still holding concentration on the purple worm. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to suggest, since the trees are on fire, that we get out the endless decanter of water, and then I can use control water to put out the fire. Because you said the trees are on fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep.
Or we could just hold it.
Hold the decanter.
How long does Banish last, Ryan?
Well, that's what I was getting ready to ask. How long does it take to put out some of those fires? Because I would love to think that at some point we were going,
That was absolutely amazing. You guys are doing a really good job. And I've never seen that kind of thing before. And I just really want to say the thing is really going well. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I love that. So,
Yeah.
so Tin and Keo go straight into.
it only lasts for 1 minute. It only had,
Yeah.
so it only had like 40 seconds.
Okay.
So
More
in those,
experience for us.
in those like remaining like 7 rounds or whatever it was, I'm using Mage Hand to throw chunks of zombies into the wall to incinerate them.
Okay. All right.
I'm starting with the water or the fires that are not the actual spell of.
Well, because I'm still concentrating on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reload and cast mend.
All right.
Oh yeah, this
Although-
lasts 10
Yeah.
minutes. Dang.
I holster my weapon
Yeah. Okay.
and I'm drinking booze,
You're-
I guess
oh, that's right.
like
that's,
battlefield booze.
Oh, I'm also
Your battlefield booze.
Yeah.
since it's really
I'll climb
warm
down out
out.
of the tree.
So I'm using control water and putting out the fires, but then I also have some of it just falling down as like a little shower to cool us all down.
Okay. All right. And
Like
and
a
as you're
mister
doing that,
at Worlds of Fun.
and the wall
Yeah.
the wall of fire blinks out shortly before the worm comes back
okay.
because that's how it happened.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, I'd like look toward the wall
Yeah, as it like
as
goes
it goes
away.
away, and all of a sudden a worm reappears.
Yeah,
Right
it
in its
reappears.
spot.
It's just like
It was behind it the whole time.
You are some of the best hallucinations I have ever had.
You too, buddy. You too.
Yeah, Vodet's only been alone for a little bit.
so Vodet, it ends on your turn, right? The start of your turn, because that's where we'll pick up then.
Yeah. So I think it would be. I don't know if it's at the start or the end of mine. I guess, so that's your call whether or not it's the end of my turn and it goes to a new initiative, or I get my turn or not.
I'm gonna say it's at the end.
It would take effect
Yeah.
Yeah,
at
that's-
the end of his
yeah, no, that's
casting.
totally cool.
So
Yep. Okay. Cool. It is Bond's turn.
Channel my Adam. Holy crap! What is that? And like beams of energy blast off. The Eldritch Blast. 2. Does he crit on a 19 for Eldritch Blast?
No, I
Well,
don't think so.
Then he's only got 2 crits and not 3 out
Oh.
of 4.
Yeah, 'cause I thought
What the
that's-
fuck?
you seriously roll 19, 20,
Well, not
20.
even use them.
Yeah.
Ow.
8, 19, 20, 20. Let's start with the 2 crits. I think I just did 45 damage with Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Bon just goes through this really fast kata, and as he does, these green eldritch blasts rocket forth from his limbs, striking just right into this zombie purple worm. That's ridiculous. Very nice.
He almost doesn't feel like himself.
Yeah, this is weird.
I should always roll for Adam.
Yes. Keo, what do you do?
So, Keo's taken by surprise, even though he knew exactly what spell it was that was being used at the time, because that's one of his tricks. But Keo's caught by surprise that the purple worm comes back, so as a bonus action, wings pop out of his back. Ah!
Have those.
He's finally a man! And then his first thought is to shoot forth a firebolt at the purple worm, because that's like his old standby from way back.
Okay.
And
Out of the mouth.
yeah. Ah! So he does his best Charizard. And
That's a crit too.
crits. So that becomes 8d10 plus charisma. Ha, I beat you.
Because you can add charisma.
He had 48 fire damage.
Nice.
Your charisma modifier is the only reason I love it.
48.
Well, yeah,
All
Bon,
right.
I'll show you. Oh.
Wow. All right. And so you let out this fire blast.
As I like to call it, it's a concentrated fireball.
Yeah. And it doesn't respect that at all. It is going to push through the dirt and bite at Keo.
It would have had to get past me, probably, right?
Yep. Attack of opportunity. You've already
probably
burned it.
Still be within my threatened space though, because he's so big, right?
Yeah, he's pretty big. Yeah, I think you've already burned your attack of op.
No, because we had 7 rounds of doing nothing.
Oh, that's right.
I just don't have
You're
a weapon
right.
equipped, so I can't. I could punch. I'm going to punch
Grapple
him.
it.
Okay.
There's no chance that I would be getting an attack of opportunity out of this, would it?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
I used my reaction to cast Warding Flare to Keo.
Okay. It's like the whole
then
team's like, fuck.
Oh, Keo can always
Yeah,
shield
then
again.
as a warcaster,
Yeah, another Warcaster.
hell yeah, you gotta take it. So yeah, as warcaster, Vodet just goes,
Oh, it's really embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that.
and we'll let loose a guiding bolt. Why not? At level 5.
Okay.
So that's gonna be that's a natural 20 plus 10.
All right.
And then I double the dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is 50 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
You guys are pouring it on. Nice.
I punched him for 9.
Hey, if you're critical on that, you get to double the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes
All
from
right.
1 plus strength to 2 plus strength because it's a D1.
And then what did you do, Tin? Or you're using your reaction, right?
Yeah, Warding Flare, so disadvantage for the first
Okay.
one.
Oh, and the next hit against it has advantage.
Nice.
Me.
Let's see here.
So it's purple glitter worm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it attacks out with the stinger first. It's going to hit.
Shield.
Shield, it's going to miss.
Yeah.
Just the first attack is at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
She can't take much more.
That is going to be a hit at a ridiculous number. It's like 32.
Oof.
Yeah, that my shield works 23. 32.
It's too high.
Dex saving throw, Kyo.
Dex saving throw. I'm actually not terrible at those.
Yeah.
But you're rolling.
I only rolled slightly below average. Oh, but that's not a trained one. I just have a good stat. So, 12?
12 is gonna miss. that doesn't make it.
It's only a plus 4.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage, and as it bites, basically the broccoli tree behind you and you, it swallows you, and that's it.
I'm gonna fly out through the hole that Kenyon cut. Right? That's how that works, right?
Kenyon got thrown up.
Yeah, he got thrown up.
Oh.
It is now Minette's turn.
I shoot it for 39 points of damage.
All right. So Keo, Minette's felling all the things. Keo, you are restrained at one moment and then not at the next as this burst of bile starts like floating by you, coming out the mouth. You feel as if the weight, as if you like start falling towards what is probably the ground, and you are free to move. You are surrounded in bile and zombies.
So, is it like my turn then?
Um,
Because I can really move if it's my turn.
No, it's not your turn. It is now Tin's turn.
So it's still alive, I take it?
No, it's very dead. Keo, I'm rolling some damage for you too. You got acid damage coming.
You hear a muffled.
Can you describe the...
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
9 plus 12 is 21. right?
When I wanted acid washed jeans, I didn't want them acid washed while I was wearing them.
25 points of acid damage. What you see in front of you is this rotted worm is fallen basically right in front of Kinian. Directly after Minette has shot it, Kinian, as it like falls limp on the ground, you see like gems start falling out between the like armor that's like interlaced armor,
The plates?
the natural plates. You start seeing like big large gems falling out from around it.
With the size of this beast, like, am I the only one on this side of the perform?
Yeah, it's basically split between you and the party.
I immediately start grabbing up as many as I can into my portable hole when people can't see.
Okay.
I'm still up in the trees.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah. So Minette
Kinian wouldn't care, probably.
And we're going to essentially be out of initiative at this point. Minette and Vodet, you see like this Kinian, this half orc, like pull out this black blanket and like flip it onto the ground, kind of like he's going for a picnic. And Minette, you see a whole bunch of like gold inside of this thing, like piles of gold, and he's like picking some gems up and throwing them into the hole, like over his head, over his shoulder. And Vodet, you can see this too. Kinian, you like look around left and right, but not up.
Yeah.
and you nod and like start to fold it back up.
And it shrinks down to like the size of a change purse, and I tuck it away.
Can I kind of walk over to it and be like,
That's pretty nifty looking.
Yeah.
Oh God. Do I see anyone else, or is just the basically the Vodet has seen it?
So Minette has seen it, but you don't know that, and Vodet has seen it. Nobody else.
Did any gems fall on the front side of the worm?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I say to Vodet, I'm like, you saw nothing.
As long as you let me try this, I won't say a word.
and he like hawks a loogie, but does the thing like, how far away can it get out of his mouth into the hole before he slurps it back up?
Kenny doesn't even care.
Do you join in? I've never tried this before.
Never tried that. Where would it even go?
Yeah, is it colder when it comes back? Or?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would like to look for diamonds that could be used as spell components.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Somebody give me 1d10, please.
Ooh, I'll do that.
Not me. I can't roll treasure rolls.
I can't either today, too.
All right.
Let me roll it. It's my dream.
I was just about to say, you should do the next one, Ryan.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a d8 for me, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually, you should do all of them because nobody can see.
I got an 8.
All right. Wink. Yeah. So you get 2,000 gold piece gems. Basically
two 1,000 gold piece gems.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, is this tin?
Yeah, this is tin. I'll get you in a second. They're both sapphires. And then let's see here. And then you said 8, right, Ryan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You get 2 diamonds, 500 gold pieces, and 6 black pearls.
That's a lot of boats. Wah, wah.
Actually, I take that back. Black pearl doesn't make any sense for a purple worm. I'm gonna say aquamarine or topaz. What do you like? Or topaz? Topaz.
I do love tapas.
I do.
Tapas? Yeah.
Delicious.
It's yummy. Okay, so Kinian, I need you to roll me a d10, please.
More like a D100. All right. That's a 9.
All right. You gain 9,000 gold piece gems.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what you guys gain from.
How long have all of you been wandering around these forests?
Only
About a day.
Yeah. Bon says, well, we've been here a few days, but walking around, maybe a day.
Something. I've been here a little longer, and just take my advice. You gotta be really careful with all of these undead and the zombies. One false move can have grave consequences.
Nice.
Bon's starting to take a shine to you.
Zombies aren't real anyways. I mean, how could dead things even move around?
Well, check this one out, and I just start kicking a corpse.
So Bon says, so have you've seen other shrines around? Maybe we're kind of looking for what we have 3 pieces now,
Yeah.
so 6 more.
I can show you where the bear shrine is.
But you already had the puzzle. Nah, don't probably need to go there, do we?
What was with the horn?
I thought that was from you.
Oh, I thought he had the. Wait.
It's a bear that looks like a froghemoth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the
is-
Zorbo, but
It
The
is the
Zorbo.
Zorbo. It is the Zorbo.
but there's also a Froghemoth.
I know. I misspoke.
Okay.
Is Zorbo a
You know,
koala?
Yeah,
it's a
it's
little
like-
crude. Sometimes when you look at it, it looks like a frog.
It's like a drop bear.
It looks like a bear.
Okay. I'm less confused now.
Yeah, yeah. It's like if you look at it one way.
Is it a vase or 2 faces?
Right. So Bon, he says, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to be in these jungles anymore.
Did you pass by anything that you think could have been another one besides the Zorbo bear?
I don't know, did I?
Give me a nature check, please.
Right, that is a 19.
Okay, so yes, you've seen others.
Does there seem to be any kind of pattern to this that I could piece together of like how these are located? Are they on like an arc that maybe we just continue around a circle and find, or
Give me a. I think it's going to be a straight intelligence with disadvantage. Well, you have a map, right? You guys have a map, so you could chart out. So give me just a straight intelligence.
14?
You think you might have some ideas on where it might be, and showing it to Vodet. Vodet, you don't really recognize anything because this is a completely different perspective, right? I mean, looking at a map versus what you've traveled.
I don't really use it, but sometimes it helps me for really get inside the map. And so he puts it on the ground and he stands on it.
Bond's like, so where do we want to go? Do we want to follow this guy?
Yeah.
Seems to be all right.
I could see if I could maybe get try to get Lucky and lead us the right direction.
Lucky's on the ship.
Yeah,
We don't need Lucky.
He's been through enough.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, I could always pray to the goddess of luck and see if she'll, give us like a waypoint, a glowing column to walk towards. As crazy as that sounds.
Go for it.
All right, so I am going to try to channel divinity, or not. I am going to try for divine intervention.
Okay.
It's highly unlikely that it'll work. I need to
Yeah.
roll below my level, equal or less than my level. My deity intervenes. So I see if I get a 17. I got a 41. So he stands on the map and starts kind of mumbling. And his whole body tenses up.
The divine mistress could not be reached at this time.
I just walk up to him and pat him on the shoulder and say, "You should consider looking into Lathander."
You're trying to convert another cleric.
I'm not trying to convert. I'm just saying. I know Lathander's powerful. I didn't see anything happen with this other god, so...
Gods, schmods, I'll find the way.
And you just start
I
cutting.
start cutting.
Okay. All right.
Cutting a trail.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for listening. What a fantastic episode. We cannot wait for next week's episode. We hope you stick around to find out what happens next. If you want to find out more about the show, about our characters, or things like that, go check us out on dmstable.com/RWA. DM's Table has got information on how to contact us through Twitter or Facebook or things like that. Go check it out, and we'll see you out on the internet. See ya.